Pradi. Our project title is IoT based vehicle accident detection, and my teammates are Farah, Husnara, and Aman. In this project, we will develop a system which will track and detect the system of a vehicle. For tracking the vehicle, we are using GPS to find the latitude and longitude of the location, and the user will be intimated with the respective details through SMS using GSM. Moving on to the block diagram, the microcontroller which we are using in our project is LPC2148. The operating voltage of it is 3 to 3.6 volt. Coming to the interfacing parts, GSM module is used to establish communication between a computer and GSM system. To interface GSM module with LPC2148, the UART0 and UART1 serial interface are initialized. The interfacing between the accelerometer and the LPC2148 is obtained by connecting the 28, 29 and 38 pins of port 0 of LPC2148 with X out, Y out and Z out signal of accelerometer respectively. Interfacing between the LCD and the LPC2148 is done by connecting the LCD data pins such as D4, D5, D6, D7 to the pins 12, 13, 14, 15 of port 0, and LCD control pins RS, RW and enable are connected to the 4, 5, 6 pins respectively. Further component details will be given by my teammate Farah.
Good evening, everyone. Let me give a brief introduction about the components that we are using in our project. First comes the hardware tools, accelerometer. They are used to measure seismic activities, inclination, machine vibration, dynamic distance and speed with or without the influence of the gravity. Next comes the GSM modem. It uses the GSM mobile telephone technology to provide a data link to a remote network. Next is LCD display, that is a liquid crystal display. A 16x2 LCD is used for output display, which is connected to the port 0 of LPC2148. The status of the car will be displayed on LCD, and we can also take the backup of the data by using the memory card. Next slide. Next is the ARM microcontroller. LPC2148 is an ARM7 TDMIS based high performance 32-bit RISC microcontroller. It is basically of 16 to 32-bit microcontroller or processor. In system programming or application programming, it loads software via on-chip boot. Two 10-bit ADCs provide a total of 14 analog input. Single 10-bit DAC provides variable analog output. Power saving mode includes ideal and power down. Coming to the benefits of the ARM microcontroller, the ARM processors are cheap and widely used in the consumer electronics. ARM have more features and less power consumptions. It can also perform one operation at a time and works faster. Next is GPS modem. It is a navigation satellite system that provides location, velocity, and time synchronization. GPS is used to determine the location of the object on the Earth's surface. Coming to the software tools, Keel IDE is used for developing microcontroller code. The ORCAD is used for designing schematics. FlashMagic is used for dumping the hex file into the microcontroller. The software Keel IDE uses C programming language, which is a general purpose language. The ORCAD software is mainly used by the consumer electronics and the design engineers and the electronic technicians to create the electronic schematics. Now, the further working process will be explained by Ayman.
Good evening, all. Let me explain the operation of the proposed system. So when the engine of the vehicle starts, it starts vibrating, and these vibrations are used by the accelerometer to track the speed. The accelerometer keeps the track of the X and Y coordinate values, that is latitudinal and longitudinal values of the vehicle, which is helpful to find the position of the vehicle if an accident has occurred. Let us say the vehicle went through an accident due to some unusual scenario. Now, according to the change in vehicle's position, The information regarding the same will be given to the microcontroller through the sensor, which is the accelerometer. And then the message is sent to the concerned authorities. The concerned authorities could be anyone from the family, it could be friends, or also it could be ambulance, etc., through GSM modem to the mobile phone. Then the GPS will track the location of the vehicle through the satellites, and one can reach the victim on time. And also we have an alarm fixed to the detection system, which starts when such unusual scenario occurs, so that the people around the location get alerted. Now I call upon Husna Ara to continue with the drawbacks and the advantages.
Good evening, everyone. The advantages for this system are it is highly secure and easy to operate. It can monitor the speed of the vehicle and also to find the location of the vehicle within SMS. Ayman, please change the slide. Parents can use this system to keep an
I'm trying,
eye
Husna.
on their
Please wait.
children.
Please continue, Husna.
Okay, thank you. The disadvantage for this system is mobile signal is needed. Now the future scope for the system is the proposed framework is intended to solve the mentioned functionality by incorporating more features in already existing work done. The driver's health can be tracked by the heart rate sensor, which serves as the added advantage. If our project is implemented with proper planning and resources, this framework could serve to be a great help to the society. Thank you, one and all.
Hello, how far you have done? What is your project? Hello? What is your progress in this project now? Where you are, at what stage you are now?
Sir, some of the components are yet to be delivered, sir.
So then you are not started.
And the simulation part is also done, sir. We are done with the coding, but still we have to check if it is correct.
Okay, coding part is done. Only thing is you have to check with the components now.
Yes, sir. We have to
Then you
assemble
mean to
them
say
and we have to check. whether they are
50% is over now.
Yes, sir. We can say that 50% is done.
By what day you will say it will be completed? Like how many days more you require? 10 days, 15 days?
15 days, sir. Maybe 15 days.
Yeah. Okay then, okay. If any of your friends have questions, they can ask.
What language you are used here? Coding? Are you C language or assembly?
C language, sir. C programming is used.
What is the algorithm you are used for writing this coding?
Show, sir.
What algorithm method you are used for writing the coding? Whenever accident will occurs, no, the information goes to the some police station or somewhere, no. Am I audible? Ume, am I audible you?
Somebody can answer, not
Yes, sir.
necessarily.
Yes, sir.
4 people are there, no, anybody can answer.
Your written program, no, what method, what algorithm you are used?
Technique.
Because whatever you are writing the program should be in structured manner. Okay. So the structured program will use the efficiency.
What about these algorithms are already existing or something new you have done? In what way it is superior to the existing? Henry, ಇದು ನಿಮ್ದೇನಾ ಅಥವಾ novel type ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ನು ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡಿದಾರೆ already ಇಂಥದ್ದು? It is already being existed somewhere or this is the first of its kind?
No, sir, it's existed.
Existed, you are improving the existing method, isn't it? It is not
Yes, sir.
proper, it is not innovative. Already existing is there.
Yes, sir.
You are trying to improve it.
Yes, sir. We are trying to
Improve.
do
No?
something.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
What you have added?
that is the
So,
important. You
what
want
you
to do
added.
something, no? What is that something you want to do it? With respect to speed, with respect to accuracy, you want to implement. That is called as the objective of your project. That will be highlighted at the beginning. At the
Even if the cost is less, that will also be added as a feature.
first slide ಹೇಳ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಟೈಟಲ್ ಹೇಳಿದ ಮೇಲೆ first you have to keep the objective of your project comparing with the existing what are there and what is your objective going to implement. Okay sir, madam next ಹೋಗೋಣ sir, next ಹೋಗೋಣ sir project.
next ಹೋಗೋಣ.
Okay, thank you.
Who is the next batch?
Madam,
Next batch.
madam ನೀವೇ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ರಿ madam, you have list means
Yeah. Aishwarya batch.
Ishwarya and team.
Aishwarya, Arshita, Aishwarya ಅಲ್ಲ?
Okay madam.
ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ನಿಮ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you ನಿಮ್ ಗೈಡ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ.
Yes, ma'am.
Aishwarya, along with team, you start your presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. One second, sir.
Will become prepared. Madam, please you announce the next batch also.
Okay,
Mean that time they will prepare the slides and everything.
next batch Prithviraj batch ಇದೆನಾ? Prithviraj
Prithviraj, are you there? Prithviraj and teammates.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Prithviraj, get ready.
Hello.
After the
Get-
Aishwarya presentation,
after Aishwarya
Okay, sir.
batch you start.
you have to start.
Yes, ma'am.
Be ready.
Start immediately after that.
Can you see the screen, sir?
Not yet.
One. Ma'am, I can't able to share, ma'am.
Why?
I don't know, ma'am. It is showing that error, ma'am.
ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. ಈಗ ಯಾರು? Arshita.
Harshi?
Somebody in your group should able to manage this. Otherwise,
No.
it will be very delicate. ಮೊದಲೇ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕ್ರಿ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ she is using mobile phone.
Using mobile, that they should be careful. Like she should not go for such things.
Where you kept slides, Aishwarya? Search your PPT slides. Where you kept?
Okay.
Your mobile screen is visible to us.
Now, sir.
Yeah, it is
Ah,
visible.
it's
Your mobile
visible.
screen is visible.
Continue,
Yes.
continue.
Okay. Sir. Harshi, start.
Start.
evening, everyone.
Yeah, make it maximize it. Full slide. You go for full slide. Slideshow. You go for slideshow.
1 second, sir.
Now good. Okay.
Harshita, start.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Our project name is anti-harassment models for women using IoT sensors.
Arshita. Arshita.
Yes, sir.
The first, what is this SLMC Raichur? This is totally wrong. College name is not SLMC Raichur. Afterwards, you have to change it. HKE Society SLM College of Engineering.
Okay, sir.
ಹರ್ಷಿತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಾ?
No, sir. Rachama ma'am, sir.
ಮತ್ತೆ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಹಾಕಿದಿರಲ್ರಿ? ಇದು ಮೇಡಮ್ ರಾಜ್. ಓಕೆ ಗುಡ್.
ಇಲ್ಲ HOD ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದು.
ಓಕೆ ಗುಡ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ.
Continue.
Objective of our project is the proposed method of anti-harassment module for women using IoT sensor provides women by giving an alert signal to families, relatives, and police stations. In this project, we are using multiple sensors, GPS, switch, and tilt sensor. As you can see the block diagram of or project. It consists of tilt sensor. Hello.
Madri, continue Madri.
Continue.
Node MCU is a series connected credit card sized microcontroller. There are different types of controller. It has high speed connection compared to the other. Heartbeat means the heart contracts and expands while pumping the blood. The sound was heard was I'm not audible, sir.
No, you are audible. Somebody has to mute. Who is talking?
You are audible. You continue.
You continue. Somebody is speaking in between.
I request all the students, please mute your mic. I request all the students of 8th semester, mute your mic, mute your audio. We are
You continue
hearing
Madri.
Vibration sensor used for touch and vibration measurement whenever woman moves. There will be accelerator. Tilt sensor allows you to find orientation or inclination. GPS module is also used to locate the live location of the woman. Next, working. ESP32 is the main heart of the project. ESP32 is connected with Wi-Fi and linked with Link server. It continuously reads the data from GPS and upload this latitudinal and longitudinal data on Blink app. Women feel unsafe and there is a facility of switch. When the switch pressed, then message will be sent on predefined mobile number in program. Health monitoring by heartbeat sensor and tilt sensor. If any sensor value goes more than the 3 should value, then the message will be sent. The further will be continued by Aishwarya.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Aishwarya. So we are talking about ESP32 here. ESP32 is a tiny cheap module which has a 32-bit dual core processor with built-in Wi-Fi and dual mode Bluetooth. It has 30 input output pins, and this ESP32 is used for all basic electronic projects. It is very easy to use and it can be directly programmed with Arduino IDE. So we are going to use ESP32 in our project. So it has a RAM of 512 KB, which has a flash of 16 MB and 36 GPIO pins, in which ADCR of 18 and DACR of 2. It has of 12-bit ADC resolution. 1 second. I'm sorry.
What happened, Aishwarya?
No, my screen got locked, man.
You ask others to share. They have.
Can someone share? Harshita? Okay.
What happened?
1 second, ma'am. Can you see, ma'am?
No.
why you people are using mobile phone. I'm not understanding. At least you have to use your laptop or desktop.
At least so. You can use the laptop. No, you don't have.
This is
We
not,
have, ma'am.
this is not fine to using your mobile phone. Because mobile phone is not convenient to you people.
Yes, sir.
Now you can see it on the screen. Just you.
Yeah, now your screen is
No,
continue.
but it's getting off, sir.
You ask Harshita. She had done, no?
Harshita?
Better do it.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
all of you should get prepared before only. You should not have such problems, isn't it? Other batches, be ready with your laptop.
ಒಂದ್ಸಾರಿ ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಇವ್ರೆ. Probably with you 4 people, you should see how you have done. Is there any drawbacks? You should correct by discussing with each of you.
Can you see now, sir?
No.
I'm getting errors, sir. Unsupported document.
Now
Wherever gather, continue.
you have created the PPT, no? Yeah, now it is.
Now you can see, sir.
Yes.
Continue.
Okay. So ESP32 has a RAM of 512 KB, which has a flash of 16 MB with 36 GPIO pins and 18 ADC channels, DAC channels of 2 bit. And ESP32 is very easy to use and it can be programmed easily with Arduino IDE. So now the software we are using here in language is Embedded C and Arduino IDE. So we are going to program the node MCU which we are using, that is ESP32 with Arduino IDE. So we are the programming goes in this way. We are going to connect ESP32 board, that is a hardware board, with a computer through USB cable. After connecting this, we are going to write a program in which it facilitates the environment which is suitable for ESP32. Once we write a program, we are going to compile it. When we are compiling it, if we got some errors, the IDE will make sure that the errors will be pre-processed and glue it itself. So it is very easy to program Arduino IDE with ESP32. That is Node MCU. So we are here the C languages which we are using is different from normal C because it has a setup function and loop function, which is very important for this Arduino IDE, programming of Arduino IDE. Arduino IDE is generally as open source electronic platform which is very easy to use, and it also uses hardware and software simultaneously. So Arduino IDE is based upon both processing IDE and writing IDE. That means which can enable us to build on top of it. We can process it and also we can write it. So Arduino is an integrated environment which is suitable for every language to access. It is available in every desktop such as macros, Linux, Windows, etc. The next will be done by Evangeline.
Mijipa, Evangeline, are you there?
Application. Yes, sir.
Continue.
Hello.
Continue, Miss.
Am I audible, sir?
Audible.
Yes, you are audible. You can continue. Yes, sir. Thank you. GSM model. GSM stands for user to machine and remote data communications in all vertical market applications. This GSM model advantages and below. CE type approval, embedded TCP or IP stack, low power consumption, full R. And in this project, we use an app called Blink app. This Blink app is a new platform that allows you to quickly build interfaces for controlling and monitoring your hardware projects from your iOS and Android device. After downloading the Blink app, you can create a project dashboard and arrange buttons, sliders, graphs, and other widgets onto the screen. Blink is free to download, and there are no recurring payments involved. All you need to do is to create an account in our app. Download Blink app. These are the steps to download Blink app. First one, download Blink app in your mobile phone, and a token will be received. Get the auth token, and that token is called as auth token. This auth token is used to connect Blink app and your hardware. You need an auth token. Install Blink library, create your first example sketchboard, paste this auth token into the Blink app. The further information will be given by Ritu.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Ritu Chaudhary. Now I am going to explain the hardware requirements in the anti-harassment model for women using IoT sensors. Hardware requirements are battery. Battery is a device which converts the chemical energy into a electrical energy. And next, accelerometer. Accelerometer is an instrument for measuring the acceleration of a moving or vibrating body. Next, sensor. Sensor is a device that detects the change in the environment and responds to the some output on the other system. Next, wires and MCU, microcontroller unit. A microcontroller unit is a compact integrated circuit designed to operation in an embedded system. Next, move to the GPS. GPS is abbreviated as global satellites to find out the position of an object. Next slide. Drawbacks. Its response are quick to access, but only one user can monitor the Blink app, as there is only one person who can get access of Blink app via their respective email or contact number. Expected result. In order to ensure women's safety, we are making use of multiple sensors such as heartbeat sensor, flex sensor, vibration, which detects heartbeats and etc. GPS tracks the user when in an emergency. It mainly focuses on the low-cost implementation of the device, which can save. Thank you, ma'am.
Already advantages disadvantages. You have to give more importance on the advantage. Hello?
Hello.
Aishwarya, you have to give importance to advantages.
Yes, sir.
Then you say there will be, because no system is perfect. You cannot achieve
Sir,
100%.
The advantages are it ensures women's safety, sir. Wherever we can be.
Slide ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಬರೀ ಡಿಸ್ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಬೇಡ ಅನ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಹೇಳಿ, ಡಿಸ್ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಹೇಳಿ.
Yes, sir.
ಅಲ್ಲ?
Yes, sir.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಈಗ?
Sir, we are done with the PCB, sir. We are done with the PCB, sir, and the programming for the Blink app is done, sir. And only we should program for sensors, sir, now.
So it is entirely a software project, or you have something hardware also?
Hardware with software, sir. We are programming with software, but it is a hardware project, sir.
Oh, no, my problem is I want to ask you whether you are getting hardware components.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are getting, sir.
Yeah, okay then.
Solitaring, everything is done, sir. We should just program the sensors, sir, now.
Okay. But some people are telling due to this lockdown and all, they are getting some difficulty in getting the components. Okay, if you have no problem, we can.
Aishwarya,
yes, sir.
You make a full slide view for your work in progress. You are showing no the PPT.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What amount you are done? Yeah.
Yes, sir. The two black ribs are used for Node MCU, sir. Hello.
Still now, how much you are?
What? Sir? I can't hear you, sir.
What may be your price of the?
Hello. I can't hear you, sir.
I'm getting noise from your end. Someone. Noise.
Yes, sir.
Cost of your project.
Yeah. Sir. Now am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible. May I know what may be the cost of your project? Still know how much your expenditure made on it?
Yes. Yes, sir. The two crypts we are used, sir, which are opposite, the two black crypts.
I am asking about cost of your project.
Sir, there we are going to place the node MCU, sir, in between that. And here we are using bridge rectifier and some capacitors, the analog signal to digital signal, that signal which we are getting from sensors converting into digitally, sir, so that it is convenient to use blink app, sir.
Yeah, can I please?
So this information.
Sir, you are showing two slides now. One is component side, another is PCB side. Okay.
Yes, sir.
May I know how you done the PCB? What is the procedure you done for PCB? Have you done two layer PCB or single sided PCB?
ಡಿಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಈ pandemic period ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂತ PCB design ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? How you done this PCB at your home? Am I audible, Aishwarya?
You are not audible, sir.
Now I am audible.
No, sir. Yes, sir. Now I'm going.
And PCB ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ PCB? How you done? What is the procedure to do the PCB?
Proceed.
Okay, go for next.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
ಸಾಲ್ಡ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಅವರೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ?
Thank you, sir. Completed, sir.
So I request all the students, whenever you want to deliver your seminar, make the silence surrounding.
Next batch, Prithviraj batch.
Hello, madam.
Low level productivity in water is clean is called.
Hello.
Madam.
ಹೇಳು.
So students, please I request the students who are going to present the seminar, make your surroundings should be free of noise. ಯಾರು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾಯ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಾರ್ದಂಗೆ ನೋಡಿ ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್. ಟೆಲ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಬ್ರದರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್, ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಆರ್ ವಿತ್ ಯು, ಟೆಲ್ them to not to speak anything. It is my humble request. Otherwise it is very difficult to me to ask some question to you. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಡಿಯೋ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, who wants to speak then those only have to unmute the mic so that I can ask some of the questions. Madam, please continue, madam. Next batch, Prithviraj and team.
Continue after Prithviraj and team, Manasa team.
Yeah, next.
Manasa, are you ready? Manasa.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah,
After
be ready,
Prithviraj,
Manasa.
we can continue.
I request all don't use your mobile phone. I request you all, if try to you have laptops or desktop, better to use laptop and desktop.
Yeah, you have to use only the laptop, then only it will be clear.
Prithviraj and team, start the presentation. Start your presentation.
Jafar,
Yes, ma'am.
Prithviraj, start.
Hello.
Start.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, start.
Hello. Good evening, ma'am. Is my screen visible?
Yeah, it's visible. You can start.
Yeah.
Prithvi, make it slideshow. Very good.
Good evening, everyone. I am Jafar. We are working on a project that is brainwave controlled miniature wheelchair along with Prithviraj, Ravish and Shashi. Our project guide is Shilpa ma'am. As we have advanced technology to serve the people with using present advanced technologies and all. In this introduction, we need to first build a communication channel between the user and computer to work this project. So we use brain computer interface here to build a communication. So BCI, which helps us in receiving and working on that waves or signals that generated from the brain, and act upon it. That is, the waves we get from the brain are called property of the brain. Here, along with the scalp. So the NeuroSky MindWave mobile measures the waves that is generated from the user, which with the way he want to run his wheelchair. And the further part of our project will going to explain by Prithviraj.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Prithviraj. I'm going to explain the block diagram part. Next slide. Jafar, next slide. The main part of the project is the EEG sensor, which is sensor is attached to the air in the Bravian wave sensor. The brain sensor is records the EEG signal and sends the raw EEG signal through the Bluetooth. Through Bluetooth, we connected the laptop. Laptop contains the MATLAB, which processes the signals and sends the signals accordance with the brain signal, like left, right, forward, and backward. The Arduino board receives the processed signal or commands through commands. Through commands, we through hello.
Prithviraj, you
Hello.
continue.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
continue.
The commands goes to the hardware part by Arduino board, the process board.
The screen is not visible. Screen is not visible.
Madam, visible ಇದೆ.
ಇದೆನಾ?
Arduino board
visible ಇದೆ screen. Audio
Yes.
is not clear.
Your voice is not
Hello.
clear. You are not clear.
Hello.
Audible.
Sir, now I'm audible. Hello.
Now you are audible. You speak loudly, Prithvi.
Yes, sir. Sir, the Arduino board helps the communication with the MATLAB, which helps to drive the wheelchair. The next slide continues the Ravish.
Good evening, everyone. Now let us see the advantages and disadvantages of this project. The advantages are by using this wheelchair, there is accurate control and quick analyzing. It also detects the exact object where the user points the. And the main drawbacks of this project are the maintenance and repairing cost of this wheelchair is more compared to the manual one. The size of this wheelchair is larger and the weight is also more heavier than the manual wheelchair. Here the use of EEG signals is mandatory so that the biosignals from human body are received. Now let us see the conclusion of our project.
Ravish.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Shashikant here to explain you hardware and software of our project. So here we are using Arduino UNO. Arduino is an open source electronics platform based on easy to use hardware and software simultaneously. Arduino is a microcontroller board which has 14 digital input or output pins. Next is brave wave sensor. Brave sensors are typically non-invasive with the electrodes placed alongside the skull. Through invasive electrodes are sometimes used in electrocardiography. Next, we are using Bluetooth, and here we are using mechanical setup, that is motors and driver ICL2930. A motor is the mechanical or electrical device that generates the rotational or linear force used to power a machine. A drive is the electronic device that harnesses and controls the electrical energy sent to the motor. Next, we are using software Arduino compiler. Arduino compiler here uses the C++ language. And next is the language embedded C. It is a set of language extensions for C programming language by C standards. Next, here we are using MATLAB. MATLAB is a proprietary multi-paradigm programming language and numeric computing environment developed by MathWorks. MATLAB allows matrix manipulations, plotting of functions and data, implementation of algorithms, creation of user interfaces, and interfacing with programs written in other languages. Thank you, one and all.
Hello, Ravish. Yeah, anyone of your team you can answer. In the drawback you mentioned a headset. Why it is a drawback?
Hello.
Yeah, drawback you are saying.
Headset, sir.
Headset band. You are not audible.
Sir, I am audible, sir.
Yeah, now you are audible. My question is, why you are highlighting headset band is a drawback? What is an alternative you have? Without headset, we have any plan? Why headset band is a drawback?
Sir, it is always used to in.
You can place speaker in the wheelchair, no, instead of a headset. Then you can easily avoid.
No,
that.
sir. Sorry, sir. It is not headset, sir. It's a brainwave sensor, sir. The headset band.
What you are written in drawback, last point, use of.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Headset band, na yenadu?
Headset
Yes,
band.
sir. We need to wear it as long as we are working on that. Yeah.
1 to 4 bar 7, it should be connected to brain, Allah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
That is sensor band, sir.
It works with the signals coming from the brain, not as audio.
It is innovative or adenge implant ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ?
Non-invasive technique, sir.
ಹೆಂಗ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅದನ್ನ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಗೆ? ಸೆನ್ಸಾರ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಇಡ್ತೀರಿ? ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ
through electrodes, sir.
Body harmful ಏನಾಗಲ್ಲ ಆ waves ಲಿಂದ?
No, sir.
Sir, ಏನಾಗಲ್ಲ sir.
ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಈಗ?
ಸರ್ ಕೋಡಿಂಗ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಮುಗಿದಿದೆ ಸರ್. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ವೇರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಹೆಂಗೆ? ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್?
ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಡೇಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ನೌ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆನಾ ಈಗ? ಆರ್ ಯು ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್?
ಹಾ ಸರ್, ಅದೇ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸರ್. ನಾವು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Go ahead and complete it, because yours I think it is the project accepted by KCST ಅಲ್ಲ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಬೆಟರ್, ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಬೆಟರ್.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಮೋರ್ ಏನಂತಿರಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲನೇಟಿವ್ ರಾದರ್ ದೆನ್ ಏನ್ ನಿಮ್ದು ಅದು ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಇದಿಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಮೋರ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ.
ಎಸ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಓಕೆ.
Thank you.
Okay, next batch, Manasa.
Next batch, Manasa.
Madam, next in on
After Manasa batch, we are Bharti. Bharti batch. Bharti.
Bharati.
Bharti.
Bharti, are you?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Bharati and teammates, please get ready for the next
Be
presentation.
ready.
Okay,
For
sir.
the next. Manasa, you can start. Manasa.
Hello, Yes, good ma'am.
evening to all. Yeah.
Yeah, good
Everything
evening.
is visible. You start fast.
Hello, good evening to all. Myself, Uma Taranam. Our project is on IoT-based agriculture monitoring and controlling system. Our project guide is Dr. VM Vishwanath and my teammates are Manasa, Supriya and Chaitra. By the title, we get to know that our project is based on agriculture. As we all know that agriculture is the most important sector throughout the world. So the farmers have to improve the productivity by using the advanced technologies. Here we are using IoT, as IoT helps the farmer to connect with his farm at any time, at anywhere. Nextly, we shall go ahead with the components required. Firstly, hardware components. Node MCU. Node MCU is the single board microcontroller. It initially includes firmware. Firmware is nothing but which provides the low level control. Example, our television remote is an example of firmware. This Node MCU runs on ESP8266 Wi-Fi. ESP8266 is all about the Wi-Fi. It is the microchip used for strong networks for sending and receiving data. Nextly, soil moisture sensor. Soil moisture sensor is used to sense the moisture of the soil. Similarly, ultrasonic sensor. Ultrasonic sensor is an electronic device which measures distance of the target object by emitting ultrasonic sound waves and converting the reflected sound into an electrical signal. Raindrop detection sensor. Used for the rain detection and also for the measuring rainfall intensity. DHT11 temperature and humidity sensor, which measures temperature and humidity. It uses a thermistor to measure the surrounding air and splits out a digital signal on the data pins, and water pump is used. Now let us know about the software components. Software components, Arduino IDE is the environment used in our project, and Arduino programming language is similar to the C language which is used. To develop an Android app, we are using software Java and XML. Java is used in the backend and XML is in the front end. Android Studio IDE is the environment used for the Android app. Next further explanation is given by my teammates Manasa.
Good evening, everyone. I'm going to be explaining about the block diagram. As you can see from the block diagram, we have our main component, that is microcontroller, Node MCU ESP8266. That is our main component, and all the other sensors are they act as input, and the submersible water pump acts as the output, and the Firebase cloud acts as the medium to pass the information between our Android app and the microcontroller, and it is also used to store the data, to store the values. Next, I'm going to be explaining how it is going to work. The sensors will be continuously sensing the data, and those sensed values will be sent to the microcontroller, and then from the microcontroller, all the sensed data will be sent to the Firebase cloud with the help of the Wi-Fi module, that is ESP8266, and from our Firebase cloud, we can see all the values. We can monitor all the environmental parameters, that is soil moisture, or whether it is humidity or temperature, whatever it is, it will be displayed on the Android app on our phone screens, and we can control the irrigation of the farm in two ways. That is, one is automated and another one is remote handling. Automated is how it is going to happen means when the soil moisture sensor will be continuously sensing the data, and when microcontroller recognizes that the value of the soil that is slightly lesser than the threshold value which we have given in the program, and then it will automatically turn on the pump. And when it crosses the threshold value, it automatically turns off the pump. And another way is remote handling, that is through our Android app. Whenever we want, we can turn on the pump through our Android app by toggling the button. When we toggle the button, the logic one will be sent to the Firebase cloud, and through Firebase cloud, the logic one will be sent to the microcontroller to give the instruction to turn on the pump with the help of the Wi-Fi module. And the same will be the same procedure will happen to even turn off the pump. That is, whenever we again toggle the button from the Android app, then again the logic 0 will be sent to the Firebase cloud, and from there it will be instructed to the microcontroller to turn off the pump. By this yes sir.
So manually we can turn on, turn off the water pump, right, from the Android app.
Yes sir, whenever you want you can, sir.
Yeah. Before getting the status, it can turn on, turn off after knowing the status, or without knowing the status of the pump.
Sir, if it is happening automatically, sir, if it has turned on automatically, then also we will get a notification, sir, that yes, the pump is already turned on.
Okay, turned on, that notification sent to Android app also.
Yes, sir.
So automatically, whatever the pump will be turning on or turning off, that status is sent to the Android app.
Yes, sir.
According
yes.
to that status, manually also we can turn on or turn off.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, fine.
Okay, sir. And yes, sir. And the further explanation is will be given by Supriya, sir.
Good evening, everyone. By using the Android app, farmer can know the weather conditions such as temperature, humidity, whether it is raining or not in his field. And you can see here the tree-like structure picture. This indicates the moisture level in the soil. If it is green, then moisture level is above the threshold value. If it is yellow, then the moisture level of the soil is moderate. And if it is red, then the moisture level is below the threshold value. And also the water level in the tank or the reservoir of that field can also be known. And motor can be controlled manually by the toggle button. Representing the field parameter in the pictorial form can be easily understood for all kind of the farmers. And next part will be continued by Chaitra.
Supriya.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
From where you have taken the data to compare the moisture contents are below the threshold or above the threshold, you require threshold no for moisture content. The data where you are collected. Your cloud nalli data iruttala values alla and compare madidmele you are taking the decision automatically the motor turn off or turn off. Gotala? Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Threshold value na ನಾವು program ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಿ sir.
Threshold value you are setting randomly or according to the moisture what we required the moisture ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ
according to what the moisture is required, sir.
moisture ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ರೀ moisture requirement ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
ಅದು ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಸರ್. ಅದು
ಯಾವ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ನೀವು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ? which crop you want to take it? ಯಾವ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಇತ್ತು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ ನೀವು? ತಗೋಬೇಕಂತ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ? whatever you are planning.
Yes sir.
ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. ಯಾವ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ತಗೊಂತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ? ಏನ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ? Because already half of the semester is over. I think you have started the work on your project work also, right?
Yes sir.
I hope 50 to 60% you might be completed. So it is a beginning part. Threshold is the first important point. ಯಾವ್ದು ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರಿ? What is the its threshold value? ಏನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರಿ threshold value? ಅಂದ್ರೆ just prototype test ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. Okay? Are you doing prototype?
Yes sir.
Okay. Continue. Next.
So depending upon the crop, you need different ಏನಂದ್ರಲ್ಲ water level ಅಂದ್ರಲ್ಲ.
Yes sir.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ probably rice paddy and other thing they need more water ಅಲ್ಲ.
Wheat sir, wheat.
Wheat ನೀವು ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಳಸ್ತೀರಿ? You can store any number of values. Since
Yes,
you have
sir.
a processor with you, ಒಂದೇ ಕ್ರಾಪಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಏನಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ. You can store the different crops ಅಲ್ಲ.
Yes sir.
That you have to plan. ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಒಂದ್ crop moisture level ಹೆಂಗ್ measure ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ್ರಿ? What are the units of moisture level?
Moisture percentage ನಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್.
ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಈಗ ಡ್ರೈ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು 0 ಅಂತೀರಾ 100% ಅಂತೀರಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ?
0 ಸರ್.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದ್
zero
ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ
ಅಂದ್ರೆ
ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್, ಲೈಕ್ 10% ಕಿನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಡ್ರೈ ಆಗ್ಯದ ಅಂತ.
ಅದೇ ನೀವು you said that value for you need not say specifically ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಂತ moisture. You tell in percent, depends on crop. Like some crop like paddy sir, we require something about 80% or 90%. ಅದು 30% ಬಿದ್ದ ತಕ್ಷಣ when it falls below 30%, automatically the motor will on. So depending upon the need based water, ಕೆಲವಕ್ಕೆ ನೀರು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲ.
Yes sir. Yes
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
sir.
that you can plan it, or probably you may have to like call somebody or talk to somebody who's an expert, can able to tell you, or otherwise generally you say in terms of percentage.
Yes sir.
100% ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ, 90% ಆದ್ರೂ ನೀವು ಕೆಲವು ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡುವುದು to save water.
Yes sir.
ಅಂತದೆಲ್ಲ probably you may have to do some study on that with some people who is good at agriculture.
Yes sir.
You, how many you can store ಅಂದ್ರೆ as many as you can store. Probably ನೀವು wheat ಅಂತೀರಾ, only wheat ಏನಾ, ಬೇರೆದ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? only one crop?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
ಅದೇ ಮತ್ತೆ you can store as many as you want, like as many crop.
ಮಾನಸ ಯಾವ್ದೇ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ನೀವು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಯಾವ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಅಂತ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಸ್ಯಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ 2-3 ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಯಾವ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಏನ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರಿ ಯಾವ ಕ್ರಾಪಿಗೆ ಅಂತ ಈ 3 ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿವಿ ಸರ್. ಎಷ್ಟಾದ ಎನಿ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು.
Yes sir. Yes.
ಆಯ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ.
Okay sir.
Hello. The advantages of these projects are, due to the automatic on and off of the water pump, the water resources can be utilized efficiently and effectively. With the automated technology, the human intervention can be minimized and hence saves the time. With this method, the data stored in the cloud is used for future analysis and prediction of crops for their better growth. Applications of these projects are, these systems can be installed in greenhouses and the pharmacy, where the monitoring of specified room conditions is necessary. And this can also be implemented in gardens and parks. The main challenges in this project are, equipments are costlier, and as we know, the technology plays very important role in all fields. Hence, there is a need of implementation of farming technologies in the agriculture field also. Therefore, creating an awareness among the farmers is very necessary.
ಅಲ್ಲರಿ ಫಾರ್ಮಸಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲ?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
ಅಲ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ?
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಮೆಡಿಸಿನ್ಸ್ ನ ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟೋರೇಜ್ ರೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾನಿಟರ್ ಮಾಡಕ ಸರ್. ಒಂದೊಂದು ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫೈಡ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲಿನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಿ ಯು ಮೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆನ್ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್, ಎಸಿ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಗುಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಮೊದಲು ನೀವು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮೊದಲು ಹಾಕಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಡಿಸ್ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಮೊದಲು ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಎ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೊದಲು ಹೇಳಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ನೋಡಿ.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಬೇಡ, ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ, ಮೊದಲು ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು. ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮೊದಲು ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಏನಿರಲ್ಲ, ಈಚ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನ್ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು.
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
Okay, that is the procedure. Okay, continue.
I am done, sir.
Okay, good. Next, we have no questions. Anybody has a questions? Then you answer to them. Otherwise, next people can take over.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಭಾರತಿ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್.
ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಇದು? ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮೆಟಿಕಲ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಸೆನ್ಸರ್ ಲಿಂದ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದೇ ಜಸ್ಟ್
ಅದೇ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಸೆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ರೀಜರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ವಿಶ್ವನಾಥ್, ಯಾವ್ದಾನ ಒಂದು ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು.
ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾನಿಟರಿಂಗ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಸರ್?
ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮಿಡಿಟಿ ಮಾನಿಟರಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ.
ಅದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮಾಸ್ಯೂಟಿಕಲ್ ವೇರ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಸಮ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಏನೋ ಟೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್, ಏನೋ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನೋ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. Maybe we don't know where exactly it will be helpful, but somewhere since most of the medicines need to be controlled under some temperature, so probably we can say it can be applied there.
ಡ್ರಾಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದೇ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಡ್ರಾಬ್ಯಾಕ್.
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
Okay, good. Next.
After Bharti, Sushita batch. Sushita batch is there, no? Pavitra, Sushita.
Sushita and team.
Yes, ma'am. Next you be ready.
ಇವರು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ನವರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್, ಈಗ ಅವರೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಈಗ ಭಾರತಿ
ಓಕೆ
ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ.
ಓಕೆ
ಭಾರತಿ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಯು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ.
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಮಾನಸ ಮಾನಸ
ಅವ್ರು ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಅವ್ರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಇತ್ತು ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಹೆಸರು. ಐ ಫಾರ್ಗೆಟ್ ಟು
HKES ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ ರೀ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ SLN ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹಾಕಿ.
ಅಪಾಸ್ಟ್ರೋಫಿ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ಈ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ.
ಅದೇ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಫಾಸ್ಟ್.
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ. ಸುಪ್ರಿಯಾ ಮುಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ರೈಟ್. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್, ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ. ಭಾರತಿ
ಭಾರತಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ. Bharti batch.
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah, it's visible. You are audible. You can continue.
Okay, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. We are here to give the presentation of our project, and our title is IoT-based bridge safety monitoring system, and our teammates are Vijayalakshmi, Bharti, Kirti. Let us start with the block diagram. It has a technology called monitoring based maintenance that enhance maintenance engineering to monitor the conditions of the bridge in the real time. There are important chunks in the system like vibrator sensor, servometer, water level sensor, which sends the details to the bridge strength to the management center. Hardware components. Firstly, Arduino. Arduino is an open source platform used to build the electronic projects. Arduino consists of both physical programming and bit piece of software, or IDE. IDE is nothing but integrated development environment that runs on your computer. An Arduino IDE uses a simplified version of C++, which is easier to program. Next will be continued by the Vijayalakshmi.
Good evening, all. Myself Vijayalakshmi. I am explaining about LCD. LCD is an electronic display device that operates by applying electric voltage to a layer of liquid crystal. Most common LCD connected to the microcontroller are 16x2 and 20x2 displays. This means 16 characters per line by line to line and 20 characters per line to lines. LCD are used to display the peoples about the safety of the bridge. Next is servometer.
Transformer, LCD, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. These all being learned by everybody. ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು. ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್
ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ.
ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ, ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಚಿಕ್ಕದು
ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ
ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ, ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಕಿಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ತೆಗೆದ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ. ಇದು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, ವೈಬ್ರೇಷನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಏನು.
Vibration sensor explained by Bharti.
ನಿಮ್ದು ಮುಗಿತಾ ವಿಜಯಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ?
Yes, sir.
ಆಯ್ತು.
Sir, vibrational sensors are measuring the fluctuations and accelerometers and the speeds of normal vibrational measurements. Measurement idr speed ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದ್ರೆ it vibrates.
ಏನು ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಪೀಜೋ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಲರೋಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಏನಂಗಂದ್ರೆ ಪೀಜೋ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದನಾ? ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, ಪೀಜೋ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದನಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೇನ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ.
ಪೀಜೋ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕ್ರಿ, ಅದೇನ್ ದೊಡ್ಡದಲ್ಲ. ಪೀಜೋ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಓದಿದಿರಾ ನೀವು? PUC ನಲ್ಲೂ ಓದಿದಿರಾ? ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ಅದೊಂದು ಏನೋ ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಟಲ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಪೀಜೋ
ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಏನೋ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಸೆನ್ಸರ್.
ಪೀಜೋ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಯಾವ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್
ಅದೇನ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? when you apply voltage across
ಅಲ್ಲ
that
sir,
piezoelectric crystal.
ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಪವರ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಪುಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್.
ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು, ಹೋಗ್ರಿ ಮುಂದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ ಏನೇನಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಪೀಸೋ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಪೀಸೋ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಲರೋಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು. ಆಯ್ತು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ. Is it Soumya is talking now?
No, sir. Bharti is talking.
Okay. Continue.
Water level model algorithm, sir. This water level model algorithm, since the water is coming on the bridge, means it will sense the water level and then announce the alarm, and the alarm ಬರುತ್ತೆ. alarm will come.
ಹೆಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತರ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಬಂತಂತ? ಹಂಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ
ನಾವು ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್. ನಾವು
we connected to the Arduino.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಅಲ್ಲೇನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ? ವಾಟರ್ ಬಂದ ಏನು ಕಂಡಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ, ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ, ಏನೋ ಒಂದ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ರಿ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬೇಕು
ಸರ್? ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಓಪನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ರಿಸ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಓಪನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನ್ ರಿಸ್ಕ್ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
ಅದೇ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆನ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೆಂಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ರೀ? ಹೆಂಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದ್ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ನಾನು ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಅಂದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಇದೇನೋ ಬೇರೆ ಇದೇನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನಗೆ, ಏನಿದೇನೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಿಚ್ ಆನ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ವಾಟರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂತಂತ? ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ತ್ರಿ, ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ.
Okay. Keep it.
Good evening, everyone. I am telling about the advantages. It generates alert flow, water level, and load increased. It provides data to the load, water level, and pressure, quick action responses regarding sources. Software components we are using our project is programming language Eagle Software. It is a PCB designing. And IDE Arduino.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಯಾವ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಕತ್ರಿ?
The programming language, sir.
ಅದೇ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಯಾವ್ದಮ್ಮ?
C++.
C, sir. C programming language, sir.
ಯಾವುದು?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ?
C, sir. C programming language.
ಸಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಹಾಕಿ.
Sir, Eagle Software for PCB designing, sir.
ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರಲ್ರಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ?
ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬರ್ದಿರಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ ನೀವು ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಎಂಬೆಡೆಡ್ ಸಿ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ನೀವು?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅಪ್ಪ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಗೀತು. ಈಗಲ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ರ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲೇನ್ರಿ?
ಬರೀರಿ ಅದನ್ನ, ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಈಗಲ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಬೇಡ್ರಿ. For that language, which software you are using to convert? Conversion ಗೆ ಏನು software ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅದು ಬರೀಬೇಕು. This program language should be write as a embedded. Okay, go for next.
It is a drawbacks. It checks the water level and position of the bridge for safety purposes. In the emergency conditions, it sends alert to the bridge management staff, like earthquake, floods, etc. The main objective of bridge safety monitoring system using IoT is to save the lives of people to protect from accidents. Thank you.
Who is next? Hello, Bharati.
ಆಯ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ದು? ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ ಈಗ?
ಭಾರತಿದ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
Yes, sir.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ರಾಚಮ್ಮ ಪಾಟೀಲ್. ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಇದೆ, ರಾಚಮ್ಮ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಇದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಯು ಮೇಕ್ ಅಲೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೇಮ್.
Yes, sir.
ಅಲೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ.
Yes, sir.
ಸುಶಿತಾ
batch.
ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಹಂಗೆ.
Sushita, who is the next batch? Rumana batch la? Next is Rumana.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, be ready.
Okay, ma'am.
Rumana, be ready.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Who is presenting now, right now?
Sushita
Sir,
batch.
Sushita, sir.
Yeah, good.
Good evening. Good
Start,
evening,
start.
everyone. Hope everybody is doing well.
Yeah.
Sir. So our project is
How
gas-based
about
pin
you?
entry.
Are you doing well?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you should tell that also. I am also well. Hope you are all doing well.
Okay, sir.
Okay, good. Continue.
So our project is case-based pin entry for password authentication along with my teammates Mahalakshmi, Pavitra, Pooja, under the guidance of Vishwanath sir, Dr. Vishwanath Petli sir. And as we are talking about the password authentication, password authentication is using a pin is used worldwide as a secure process where it is used in secure systems and secure lockers as well. As pin has to be physically given to a system, usage of these pins brings the possibility of the theft of a pin at the public places, as they can be cracked by shoulder surfing, by intruder peeks over a user's shoulder to steal the pin, or by the thermal tracking where the thermal traces are left on the keypad or on the screen, which makes it very easy to steal the pin. So in order to overcome or in order to avoid such vulnerable situations, we have come up with the ANSOF gateway system, which is a foolproof where we track the eye location, which has internally mapped a pattern of digits from 0 to 9, which is obtained from the sequence of input image frames, and eventually it tracks the eye center, which gives the pin in the sequence in the same sequence as the user has viewed it. And coming up to the software and hardware used, in the software we have used a Python idle as a platform using the Python language. It makes the work very quickly, as there are integrated systems. It has an integrated softwares which makes the system work effectively. It basically works on the libraries which assist in various operations, like the libraries like OpenCV or dlib or NumPy, and there are various applications or various libraries which has different algorithms which could help our project. As I mentioned, the library is OpenCV and dlib. OpenCV is basically a computer vision library which has a does the image processing thing, and it has the tools and hardware. It has the tools which helps in the image processing. And talking about the dlib, it is the machine learning library which implements variety of machine learning algorithms, which includes the classification, regression, clustering, etc. And coming to the hardware, we are using laptop camera, which is used to extract the real-time video, which has a stretch of images which we are taking as an input, which we process and which we process to get the required pin or a number. Coming to the DC motor, it acts as an actuator which is controlled by the motor driver, which tells the direction the DC motor has to rotate, and based on the signal sent from the controller. The microcontroller we are using here is a Renesas microcontroller, which is 32-bit microcontroller with ARM Cortex process cores. It has a stronger embedded security, high performance, and a very low power operation. It has a flexible packages for the users as well. Here in the project, we are using it to compare the obtained pin and the pre-stored pin, so that it could compare the two pins and command the actuators to operate respectively. And this LCD display is a 16x2 display, which we are using to display whether the output sent from the Renesas microcontroller is a positive output or the negative output. Coming to the next slide, where the user enters the sensitive authentication input pin using the eye pupil movement in various directions, which is internally mapped libraries which aid in the image processing and edge detection. When we get the pin from the Python code, when we get the pin from the laptop, it is inputted into the Renesas microcontroller, which is the actual
Mahalakshmi, you are not audible.
depending on the motor driver signal, the DC motor rotates. And after this process, the microcontroller is again reset back for the new user or a new input to get. If the pin is not right, then the LCD displays invalid display and automatically the system is or the device is again reset. And moving on to the gaze identification, my friend Mahalakshmi will take up this topic.
Good evening, everyone. I'm going to explain about gaze identification. When the user tries to enter the password, a train of images. Yes, sir.
Continue.
When the user tries to enter the password, a train of images of eye movements are captured by laptop camera. The captured RGB images are then converted into grayscale images by using OpenCV software. And then, based on OpenCV hard cascade, by using Python's dlib library, the predetermined facial landmark detector, we estimate the landmark location of the face. In the frame, each eye is represented by 6 coordinates. From the points of eye obtained from the image frame, we can get vertical height and width of the eye by using eye aspect ratio equation. And then the position of pupil is detected via half transform edge detection technique. In this way, we obtain the position of pupil from each frame. After this, the procedure continues with the Renesas microcontroller, as my friend explained. Here, for example, if we consider a pin number 2, 8, and 4, then the user will be looking at the top, bottom, and right of the screen respectively. Based on the machine learning of eye movement, the pin entered is deciphered. Now coming to the drawbacks. It will be a major burden for user to store massive amount of data. And then care should be taken that user has to be in a well lighted area. And it is not suitable for people with cross eyes or wide eyes. Now coming to the work progress. In software part, we have installed Python 3.7 and supporting libraries like dlib, matplotlib, etc. In order to arrive at the iris tracking, first we started with the application of face and eye detection for images. After successful attempt, we have tried for real-time video. And later on, we moved to left and right pupil detection. Now coming to the unsettled part. We are yet to complete pin identification based on iris positions. We are left Yes, sir. We are completed with the software part, sir.
ನೋಡಿದ್ರಾ ಗೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರಾ ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ಗೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ for how many seconds or how many minutes you have to gauge?
It is real time, sir. As we guess, it will take, sir.
instant,
Sir, we have done till pupil detection, sir. Still, we have to do pin.
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ gazing, it is to be done for certain amount of time, maybe in seconds. Numbering move ಆಗೋದಲ್ಲ real time ಅಲ್ಲಿ, maybe I do not know.
What is the delay for measuring your gazing of the number 0 to 9? Immediately gaze and view the output whether there is any delay. If is a delay, whether what your expected delay, how much?
Till how much we have completed, there is no delay, sir. It is giving real time output, sir. We are yet to complete. We are yet to do with the pin identification, sir. We have not yet done that, sir.
Sir, even in real time also there should be a delay. Without delay, we can't do anything. For practically, real time means it is a practical approach. For practically, minimum delay should be there. It may be a negligible, may be countable. But in your
will it be same? ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಕ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಡೈನಾಮಿಕಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ when you are implementing it with eye gazing and all, so there also will it be real ಇದು real time ಅಂತ ಅವಾಗ?
No, sir. It will be depending on user, sir. If he knows how to input the data, then it will be okay, sir.
Yeah, Sushita or Mahalakshmi?
Mahalakshmi, sir.
Mahalakshmi. So depending upon the user, you assume that there is a good user, he has a complete awareness how to see the particular key, everything. Keeping that all the input is in correct mode, then your processor processing that inputs and gives the output, right? Immediately,
yes,
what is the delay between the processor? Take the input and gives the output. Because image processing ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ.
Sir, till what we have completed, as we click run, we are getting output, sir. Means it may take 1 or 2 seconds, sir, maximum.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಗೇಜ್ ಮಾಡೇ ನೋಡಿದಿರಾ ಅಥವಾ ಏನ್ ಐಡಿಯಲ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
No, sir.
ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದಲ್ಲ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಸಿಮ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ರೀ, ನೀವು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಂಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು. ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಡೈನಾಮಿಕಲ್ ಹಂಗ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಾಟಿಕ್. ಹಿಂಗಾದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹಿಂಗಾದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನೀವು ಅಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರ್ದಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಡೈನಾಮಿಕ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಹಂಗಿರಲ್ಲ.
Even in software also, Mahalakshmi, it will take some time to process. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ you are writing a code execute ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೂ ಟೈಮ್ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ.
Yes, sir.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ that delay we cannot be sense that delay, that's it. But practical ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಡಿಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಡಿಲೇ.
They feel it as a real time ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Okay, how much you have completed right now, up to now?
Up to now we have completed till left and right pupil detection, sir. But using that, we have to complete pin identification, sir, and then we should go with the hardware part, sir.
Hardware part, I am not understanding why you are taking motor for your gaze pin identification.
Sir, to open and close the door, sir.
Why you are opening, closing? What is the objective for here? For opening and closing?
So basically, we are setting up a system of a door lock, sir. Like if we enter the pin, then the door opens.
That requires an application. If a password is successful, then you can open the door or you can turn on the light, whatever you want to do. That is comes under application.
Yes,
you have not taken any application, no? Just your objective is gaze identification.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But in order to show output, sir, we have to show something practical so that the audience can be convinced that yes, the output is there. And
so prototype project it is.
Yes, sir, something like
ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆತರ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೇನೋ.
You are using LCD display ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದೇ ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. You are using 16:2 LCD display.
Yes, sir.
That will display your pin gaze is successful or password is wrong, something it will display, no? Okay, anyhow, good. Well tried. Okay.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಗೇಟ್ ಒಂದ್ ಏನೋ ಇಟ್ಟಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತೆಗಿತಾರೆ, ವಿಜುವಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ವಿಜುವಲ್ ಲುಕ್.
ಅದೇ ಒಂದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್.
Probably that is the reason why they have added that. But ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಮೋಟರ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಡ್ರಿ, ತೆಗಿರಿ ಅದು. It is an application ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತದೆ.
ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮ್ನಾಗ ಒಂದ್ ಏನೋ ಗೇಟ್ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪಾಸ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಗೇಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Okay, sir.
ಅಥವಾ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಡೋರ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ that you can put it in application ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ if you saying in the beginning of the block diagram, definitely many question will be arises. Unnecessarily
ಮೋಟರ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು ಅಂತ.
Okay, sir.
Okay. ಇನ್ನೆಷ್ಟು ಉಳಿತ್ರಿ? ಇನ್ನೆಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಉಳಿತ್ರಿ ಈಗ?
ಸರ್ ಇನ್ನ 3
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
What about you are 4 of you? No, only you 2 are answering. Where are other 2?
ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾನೇ ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಾನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಇಬ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಬ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಅವ್ರು ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ.
Yes sir, they are there sir.
Pavitra ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ who are others? Pavitra and
Pooja sir.
At least tell them to wish us.
They are there.
Good evening sir.
Good evening ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಸರ್.
Good evening sir.
ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ.
Good evening ma'am.
Good evening ma'am. Okay. ನಿಮಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತದಿಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ?
Yes ma'am. Ma'am.
Okay. Yes, no problem. Next batch. Rumana batch.
Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am.
After that Rajkumar batch. Rajkumar.
Don't take much time. Please finish within 10 minutes.
Don't say your project associates and guide and everything. Immediately start your presentation.
Rajkumar batch. Eunice, are you there? Rajkumar.
Yes ma'am.
You be ready with next. Okay, you start. Sadia, you can start.
Good evening, everyone. I am Subhana Ruhi. Title of our project is Raspberry Pi based reader for blind. The main objective of our project is text-to-speech is the main resources of communication. Vision is required to access the information from the text. This project is an automatic document reader for visually impaired people, and this is developed on the Raspberry Pi processor board. There are many existing solutions to the problem of assisting individuals who are blind to read. None of them provide an efficient reading. Raspberry Pi based reader is an automatic document reader for visually impaired people using OCR technology. Optical character recognition is implemented in this project to recognize character, which are then read out by the system through speaker. Further, we'll explain by the Sadia.
Good evening, everyone present over here. I am Sadia Batur. I'm going to give the detailed description of the hardware and software components used in our project. As you all can see that the hardware components used in our project are Raspberry Pi 3 Model B, power supply, Pi camera, speaker, and LCD. Coming to the first hardware component, that is Raspberry Pi. Raspberry Pi is a series of small single-board computers developed in the United Kingdom by Raspberry Pi Foundation in association with Broadcom. Raspberry Pi was founded by Ivan Upton. Raspberry Pi used in our project is Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. It is a credit-sized mini computer that plugs into a computer monitor or TV as it uses standard keyboard and mouse. Coming to its technical specifications, it uses 1 GB RAM, 2x4 USB ports, 40 pin extended GPIO, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, so on. Coming to the second hardware component, that is Pi camera. Pi camera module is a portable, lightweight camera that supports Raspberry Pi. Pi camera is used to take pictures and high-definition video. Raspberry Pi has CSI, that is Camera Serial Interface Port, to which this Pi camera can be attached directly. Coming to the features of the Pi camera, here we are using the version of Pi camera is 1.3. Its resolution is 5 megapixels. Pi camera can capture wide, still, motionless images of resolution 2592x1944 pixels. It can also do HD video recording. Coming to the third hardware component, that is LCD display. Liquid crystal display is an electronic module.
Sadia, you skip this LCD display speaker. Go for next.
Okay, sir. Coming to the software components or the software parts which are used in our project is the Python programming language, and the compiler which we are using is Python 3 compiler. Next, the remaining working process will be explained by Rumana.
Good evening, everyone. I am Rumana Samreen. The working of our project can be explained with the help of the flow diagram, which has 4 steps. The first is image capturing, second is character recognition, third is image to text conversion, and fourth is speech synthesis or text to speech conversion. In image capturing, the document to be read is placed in front of camera and image is captured by pressing the button that is interfaced on the Raspberry Pi board. When camera takes a snapshot of the paper, it is ensured that there is good lighting conditions. The second one is character recognition. Here, the captured image is first enhanced and checked for skewing, as there are possibilities of image getting skewed either to left or right orientation. And also the image is brightened up and converted to binary form. And if there is any noise introduced during capturing due to poor quality, has to be cleared before further processing. Then the third step is image to text conversion. Here the captured image undergoes OCR, that is optical character recognition, which allows the conversion of scanned images of printed text or symbols into machine encoded text. The last is text to speech conversion. This module consists of speech synthesizer, which performs the task of conversion of machine encoded text to audible form. This audio output is heard with the help of speaker. The further explanation will be done by Roja.
Good evening, everyone. Now I am going to say a few advantages of this project. Raspberry Pi is as small as the size of credit card and it works like a computer. And this price is also very low and is 40 times faster than the Arduino. This model helps the blind people to read without the help of any human reader. The Raspberry Pi was reader for the blind project as a simple and reasonably priced construction. And also it can easily mass produced in order to help the blind people. This model uses the optical character recognition, which recognizes the text from the images. And now coming to the conclusion part, I would like to conclude that from the above analysis, we have represented a epitome method of reading for the blind people. This model converts the image to text by extracting the characters from the image using a optical character recognition, and it converts the extracted character to speech. This portable model can be used by a visually impaired people to read books, computer screens, boards, etc. And this model does not require the internet connection and it can be easily used. It can use it independently. And now our project is proves. Hence our model proves that even without sight there is still vision for the visually impaired people. Thank you, one and all.
Hello, Sadia.
Yes, sir.
Already this is existing, no? Image to what you can speech. Image to text. Text to speech. Already is it existing, no?
No, sir. No, it's not yet.
You are improving the existing things. Whether any innovative you have in your project.
This image to text conversion and all we are using for blind people, sir, to help them.
Yeah. Even it is not restricted by people. We can use it, no?
Yes, sir.
We are target to the blind people. It is helpful. Okay, fine. It is already there. This is already converting image to text is already available.
Okay.
Are you read the literature? Are you did the survey? Anything? What algorithm you are using for conversion from image to text? You are writing code, no? When you are using the Raspberry Pi, right?
Yes, sir.
While writing a code for the Raspberry Pi, what algorithm are you using to convert from image to text? Can convert the image to text. Built-in library is there directly available. Whether you have to write a code for that. What about your progress of the work? How much you have completed still now?
Almost 50% is completed.
May I know what is that 50% you have completed?
We are ready with the components, sir.
Your
components and all are done, sir. Speaker driver installation and camera installation.
all are done means you have purchased the components, whether you are assembled the components.
Only assembled, sir. Still there is some problem
Assembled.
with the installation.
Installation. No, you are telling us the 50% completed. I want to what is the 50%? I want to know your contribution of that 50%. How much contribution you done?
Sir, some libraries we are installing, sir. Libraries have been installed in the components, sir.
Libraries installation, that is not a 50% of work. Installation, software installation, every installation, it all comes under 1%. ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆನಾ ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಬೇಕು ಮುಗಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ do it fast, there is no time because on 26 we have project competition as well as your main exam of year. Main exam of the year, please try to complete immediately.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ
ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಶೀತಲ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಶೀತಲ್
ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಇವ್ರು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸರ್ ಶೀತಲ್ ಅವ್ರ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ
ಶೀತಲ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಹೌದು
ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸರ್
So madam is saying only 2 batches are left for presentation. One batch is Rajkumar batch and next batch
the one is Sheenal batch.
Yeah,
okay.
Everything are completed, no? If anybody are left, please unmute yourself and tell to madam.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ದು ಆದಂಗ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರದು ಉಳಿದಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಗೈಡ್ಸ್ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಸಂಗಮೇಶ್ ಆಯ್ತು ವಿಜಯರಾಣಿದೊಂದು ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ರಿ
ವಿಜಯರಾಣಿದೊಂದು ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ಓಂಕಾರದೊಂದು ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್ ಓಂಕಾರದೊಂದು ಇತ್ತು ಅವ್ರ
ಓಂಕಾರ ಯಾರು ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ
ಯಾರಿಗೆ
ಓಂಕಾರದ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್
ಅದೇ ಸರ್ ಈಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರು ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದೇ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್
ಓಕೆ
ಓಕೆ
ಓಕೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ದೇರ್ ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ದೇರ್
ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಐತಿ ಮೇಡಮ್
ಈ ಯಾರು ಬೇರೆ ನಿನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿದಾರ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡಂತ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿದಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
Rajkumar, if your signal is not good, help your teammates to present your project.
Okay, ma'am.
Eunice, Mohammed Eunice.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, you can continue.
I will continue.
Okay.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Madam, idu
I'm Mohammed Eunice. I'm the batchmate Rajkumar, Abdul Farid.
ಏನಪ್ಪ
I'm audible now. I'm audible.
Madam, the guide is.
You are audible. ಯಾರು Continue, Eunice. Continue.
Yeah, ma'am. My project title is physioelectric sensors. Design a food step power generation using physioelectric sensors. And the introduction is. In this modern era, the electricity is a big challenging product. In this modern era, the electricity is a basic need of everyone. That's why we are producing by coal and non-renewable resources. At that some time they will exhaust. And that's why we are looking with the food step power generation, which is a non-renewable energy source. The block diagram of a food step power generation which consists of physioelectric sensors, bridge rectifier and capacitor, and charge control, and batteries, which connected off loads, and the heart of the project is Arduino UNO and RFID. The physioelectric sensors, the block diagram, the working of block diagram is that the physioelectric material converts the pressure applied to pressure. Pressure is called as physioelectric effect, which convert into a electric energy. The source of pressure can be either from weight of the human body. The output of physioelectric material is given to the bridge rectifier, and to stabilize the output of the physical sensors, the bridge rectifier are used. And after stabilizing the output is given to the batteries, and the batteries are collect the power. To balance the circuit, we add the load, and the RFID is used to count the footsteps. How many footsteps has generated? To how many footsteps are stepped, and how many power is produced. The physical sensors are connected in series connection to efficiency the output. The voltage and the output is taken as a applications like charging a mobile. In the project, we are using a Type C cable to charge a mobile, and a bulb or a motor to identify the power is generated. The session is continued by the Abdul Farid.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I am Abdul Farid. I am discussing about hardware and software tools. Arduino Uno Atmega. The Arduino Uno is an open source microcontroller board based on the microchip Atmega 328 microcontroller and developed by Arduino. The board has 14 digital I/O pins and 6 I/O analog pins. 12 voltage battery is used to store the generated electricity. Voltage sensor. Voltage sensor is a hello.
Farid, you can continue. Farid.
Okay,
it's
ma'am.
audible. You can continue.
Okay, ma'am. Voltage sensor is a sensor used to calculate and monitor the amount of voltage in object. We are using a 16 cross LCD display to observe electrical parameters. We are using 16 cross to alphanumeric display. Piezoelectric sensor is a device convert applied pressure into voltage by detecting the mechanical vibration. We are using RFID also. RFID, radio frequency identification, is a form of wireless communication that use radio waves to identify and find object. And the next software tools, there are Arduino IDE and Embedded C. Arduino IDE is an open source software that is mainly used for writing and compiling the code into the Arduino module. The Embedded C is an extension of C language, and it is used to develop microcontroller-based applications. Thank you. And next will be continued by Aditya Kulkarni.
Good evening, everyone. I am Aditya Kulkarni. I will discuss about expected output and drawbacks and advantages. Expected result. The piezoelectric effect of the piezoelectric sensor produces electricity. Because of piezoelectric sensors generates electricity when we apply pressure on the sensors. Mobile cells needs only 3 to 5 volts to charge the battery cell. Hence, the generated power electricity can be used to charge the mobiles, and it can be used to street lights. Advantages. Power generation, simply walking on steps. Power also generated by running. No need fuel input. Zero side effect on human body. Battery is used to store the generated electricity. Now, drawbacks. Sensors are a producer's minute power. Applicable for only certain devices such as mobile charging and street lighting. Applicable high initial cost. The cost is high to implement this project. battery maintenance is essential. Thank you.
So somewhere it is implemented. Can you sell this your project to someone? ಯಾರಾದ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿನರ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದಾ ತಗೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ದು?
Sir, implementation is done, sir, in Simon Schools of
UKS.
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ?
Yes, sir, they are done, sir. And Empire State Building, US, sir.
ನಿಮ್ದು ಅದ ಕಾಪಿನಾ ಅಥವಾ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್?
They are implemented in, sir, I think the breakers, sir. Sorry, sir. In road, in streets, sir, for walking.
ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ ಈಗ? ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
No, sir.
It can be used in
place, sir, where can
ಅದೇ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಚಾರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ರಿ?
Yes, sir, like petrol pumps, is there? No, sir, there we can charge our
railway stations.
Essential things like laptops, mobiles.
ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು.
ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಟ್ರೈನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಓಡುತ್ತೆ.
ಓವರ್ ಕ್ರೌಡೆಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಎಷ್ಟು? ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ರನ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್?
No, sir.
No.
ಅದೇ ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್. ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಓಡಿಸಬಹುದಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅವಾಗ. ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಟ್ರೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ?
Yes, sir.
ಬರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. What is the maximum power that it can give you?
It's 12 volt battery, sir. It is
3 to 4
ಅದೇ ಮತ್ತೆ 12 volts
battery charging.
ಬ್ಯಾಟರಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ 12 volts ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ 12 ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಗ್ಯಾಜೆಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
Yes, sir.
ಓಕೆ, ಗುಡ್. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್
ಶೀತಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್.
Yes, ma'am.
ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ. ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರಾ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
ಅವ್ರು ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನೋ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಯಾರ ಮೇಲೆ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರ. ಮೇ ಬಿ ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್, ಬಟ್ ಅದರ್ಸ್
ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದಾರೆ ಸರ್, ಎಲ್ಲಾರು.
ಓಕೆ.
Ma'am,
can continue.
Is this visible, ma'am?
Yeah. You can continue, Sheetal. It's visible.
Okay, ma'am. So before I start with title, let me start up with my introduction. I'm Sheetal, and my co-presenters are Sunanda, Pooja, and Pushpanjali. Since from last days of 2 years, the occurrence of novel infectious flu like respiratory disease COVID-19 caused by SARS-CoV-2 virus, which is also known as coronavirus, has made a huge impact on the society. For the first, COVID-19 was discovered in China, but spread quickly to other continents in just few weeks. Common symptoms of this disease include fever, tiredness, and sore throat, nasal congestion, loss of taste and smell. In most cases, it is transmitted directly, that is from person to person through respiratory droplets. Due to these facts, many protection and safety measures were taken by governments in order to reduce the disease spreads, such as mask wearing, sanitizing, social distancing, quarantine, self-isolation, and also cancellation of huge public events and gatherings. From workplace behavior to social relations, sports, and entertainment, coronavirus disease poses many changes to our everyday routines, habits, and activities. And hence, based on this, we have elected a topic called auto temperature detector and entrance for COVID safety. Before I start with block diagram, let me describe you the working progress of this device. Firstly, it is an yes, sir.
Maximize your slide.
Okay, sir.
Slide show ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ.
Is this okay, sir?
ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ.
ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿದಂಗೆಲ್ಲ the words will go beyond the lines, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ಹೌದು.
You have to make it landscape, no? Portrait ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿರಿ, landscape ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ.
ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ.
ಮೊದಲೇ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಮ್ಮ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು. ನೀವೇನು ಹಾಕಿದ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದಮೇಲೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಶೀತಲ್.
Okay, sir. Before I start with block diagram, let me describe you the working progress of this device. Firstly, it is an automatic device, which is an perfect replacement to the regular thermal testing, as it is an fully dependent device. In this project, we make use of temperature sensor to detect the entrance of a person. That is, and at the entrance, the device is fixed where it will check the temperature of the person. If the temperature is less than the set temperature, then the person is allowed. Otherwise, the entry is denied. Only a predetermined number of people are allowed in the room. The allowed temperature, the number of people allowed in the room, as well as the number of people actively present in the room can be set or viewed using a Bluetooth app. Later on, about the hardware and software used will be explained by my co-presenter Sunanda. Sunanda, will you continue?
Diagram of auto temperature detector for entrance for COVID safety. It consists of Arduino ATmega 328P microcontroller. The Arduino board is connected with a temperature sensor, IR sensor, Bluetooth HC05, LED, LCD display, LED indication, driver circuit, DC motor and power supply for use with Arduino or a microcontroller. It's the thermal radiation emitted by an object or a body. LCD display, which uses a black light or a reflector to produce images in color. DC motor is any of a class of rotator electrical motor that converts direct current electrical energy into a mechanical energy. Bluetooth HC05 is an easy to use Bluetooth serial port protocol module designed for transparent wireless serial connection setup. Driver circuit, which allows you to control the working speed and direction of two motors simultaneously. And the software descriptions are embedded C. Programming language is used in the microcontroller. The embedded C language is a general purpose programming language that provides code efficiency, elements of structured programming, and a rich set of operators. Arduino IDE is an open source electronic platform based on easy to use hardware and software. And the applications are explained by Pushpanjali.
Good evening, everybody. Basically, nowadays in this COVID pandemic situation, the body temperature tested in this place like office entrance, hotel and restaurant entrance, airport and railway entrance. In the office entrance, firstly, the office entrance, in the offices, so many offices are working in the offices. So to avoid the crowd, this auto temperature detector has to be used. Hotel entrance, it is to be used for body temperature detector has to be used for the safety purposes of customers. And airport and railway entrance, it is used as safety purposes of passengers. Advantages are continued by the Pooja.
Advantages: easy to test, zero contact, faster testing, no longer queues, and no manual errors. Disadvantages: requires power supply. Conclusion: The proposed solution is designed to be cost efficient and easy to use for fever screening through the use of a well-known MLX90614 infrared temperature sensor, an IR distance sensor, and an LED that offers fast feedback to the user. The measurement system is suitable for installation in an indoor fixed position like the entrance to an open space floor of an office building. Calibration was performed on the sensors and the fever threshold used in the algorithm was set to 360 Celsius according to the findings of the several different studies. Thank you.
Pooja, Sheetal,